Hi guys, John Lego here, and this is my Kavithan Protectorate playthrough of Civilization Beyond Earth. So, a little wrap up of what I've done so far. I've been working on the siege worms. They're very, very hard to kill. I killed a station up here. I declared war on the African Union, which is nice. And I also have spy networks in two locations, Kraborst, and the African Union's Magan. And I've been looking forward to finishing some of these quests. So currently I have to build one gene garden in order to continue on what I'm doing. But for now, we will move forward to do what I have to do. I also have 2 purity, which gives me a boost to my rangers, but doesn't give me that critical 20% boost that I would so desire. And I'm not going to beeline it towards it. I could, but I'm not going to. If I beelined it towards it, I could gain, 20% more damage, which would work out to be about 2 or 3 more points, which is not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I'm going to actually heal these guys up because they're going to go on a long traverse, a long road. And it looks like I can't hit the worm from here. I have to heal these guys up and keep these guys going. The African Union has been very unaggressive, as in not aggressive at all, and that's rather unfortunate, actually. Can I hit? No, I can't. It would have been sweet if I could have hit that alien from over here, though. I've been scrounging all the aliens up, and my next big move will be to build a sea ship. I want to stop all trade from Magan. And the Americans, sorry, not the Americans, the Franco-Iberians are actually attacking this siege worm as well. Siege worms are nasty. They one-shot anything that gets near it. In the ocean, there's also the Kraken, which is very similar to the siege worm. One-shots any ship that gets close to it, but it can only move one place per turn. Alright, so you will be sleeping. Can we actually hit from here? Here's not. What do we have red here for? Our agent failed to siphon. That doesn't mean he's dead, does it? That would really suck. No, it seems he's still alive. Just not able to accomplish his task. So we'll try and siphon more energy out of them. And energy, of course, is the money resource, so that's useful. Let's see. Oh, I still get my other alien preserve here. So the culture, what is it called? Culture? It is still called culture. That's good. Continues to build, and we will have a alien preserve over here relatively soon. And from that city, I'm going to be building a ship to try and basically wrestle control the seas. I want to wipe out all this trade. That's what I want to do. I actually have a trade vessel here I do not use. Perhaps I can trade with. Where's that inland? Let me see if I can actually trade. Nope, I can only trade food and production, but it seems that both sides gain positive food and positive production. I'm really confused by the trade here. That seems worthwhile-ish, but I don't know. Let's get him over to our new colony. New colony, new day. We did build that new outpost. It is swimmingly. We were going to build the gunboat. Yeah, that's what I want. And our explorer can continue exploring. Now, because he has this +1, aliens will not attack tiles with explorer units. I think that's just insanely useful. These feel like ruins, but they're actually basalts. Basalts. Okay, looks like bug. Yes, bug. Okay. See if that worm will stay put, move. What will he do? Where he moves decides where I position myself. If he moves in here, I pull this guy back. I think this guy should be fine. I hate using the hex grid. I find it quite ugly. Yeah, he should be fine. It's actually the colors this game that are just absolutely hideous. Oh look, he has a solar collector here. I can't actually attack that because it's a solar collector, right? I would need some sort of anti-air guns. It looks like the worm has in fact decided back towards the Americans. So that's neat. We're about to get our boat out so we can start interrupting some trade routes for the African Union. Looks like another wonder has been collated. Vadim has gotten control of master control. I don't really know what that does, so I'm not too worried about it yet. It looks pretty nasty though. Maybe I should look that up real quick. What is master control? Master control, all workers receive +1 movement, provides a free network in each. Oh, that's actually quite good. Well, don't I feel silly for not having master control. Oh my god, look at this. This is a friggin' paradise of animals here. I can actually use my gunboat. I should build more gunboats now than looking at this. So I'm going to build second gunboat, actually. To try and take that out. Just keep in mind, each one of these guys will provide veterancy, which is a very, very important stat in the game. It'll also provide science, because I have this really cool virtue in which 100% of an alien life form strength has science after killing it. And earn 40 science from destroying alien nests. So, I mean, that's pretty overpowered. And, is there a nest here somewhere? There must be a nest here somewhere. Look how many of them there are here. With that many, I could actually tick off our friends over to the south just a little bit more, which is something that I'm absolutely positive about. Oh my god, he's finally moved his armor and range for me to kill. He's actually slightly aggressive. Apparently got an achievement called Game Over Man. I hope that doesn't refer to anything lying on my part. Game Over Man? What's that from? These guys do pack quite a punch, it seems. Okay, so none of these tiles are actually being used yet, so we can actually work any of these. Now, I do need money, unfortunately. If you look at my cash flow, it's rather poor. So I will, in fact, start developing money over there. And the worm has, in fact, moved back into a nice position for me to fire on. So apparently I fired twice there. Okay, let's go back to the cultural world, people. Culture, develop the leg. Come on. Just fire your weapons, you like. Oh, there we go. That's extra money. And that seems to pay in spades. Okay, I'm going to fortify these guys. They're not quite powerful enough to actually take on this unit. Whole island is nothing but miasma. Okay, I have a decision to make. Interesting. The planet's indigenous cultures have given us trouble for quite some time. But that is about to change. Now that we have a working alien preserve, we can study them in their natural habitat. What we learn from these aliens can be utilized within our daily lives, not just to make us stronger, but to make us more resilient to dangers we face. We simply have to introduce the appropriate stimuli into the preserve and study the results. So we have all units +5 healing, and +1 science and +1 energy from alien preserve. I like this one much better. My guys can heal on their own time. Alright. Are we about ready to rock and roll? See what the... Oh, it's my other worker. I think I'm gonna move him also. No, I'm gonna move back over to here, to Mandira, which needs more development dollars right now. So this is super powerful Union armor. Pushing on forward and pushing back. How unpredictable of him. The madness. Super unaggressive computer players. Looks like he only moved back into range of the Ivo people. Franco-Iberians. Yeah, I could probably boost up close to the entire fleet here. God, they took so much damage from that. Okay. An auto plant is gonna improve trade opportunities. Well, I might as well make... Oh, I can't. It requires a trade depot, of which I do not have. So maybe I'll build that trade depot so we get some more money involved here. I'm now up to +3, which is good. That will build up over time again, and I'll be able to keep a nice stash of money. You need money because you need to be able to buy people out, basically. And oh, an African Union cruiser is on my horizon. Probably spawning from Bangani, I'm going to go with here. Seems like that would be the case. Cruisers are very, very powerful, but they are range units, so they do have weaknesses. And look at this cruiser, it took down this alien like little to nothing very, very quickly. So I'm actually going to pull this guy back, so we're going to be pretty devoid of units for a while. But that's good, a city now, so that's great. And I have my 2 gunboats. I might have a 3rd gunboat, in fact. Now that I'm looking at this more and more. The worm has not, in fact, moved back into range yet. Or has he? Nope, not in range. Okay, God, I just feel like I should be building more gunboats. See, now that I have that talent for building stuff in places, I can get like really quick pharma labs and not so fast stuff here, but some of the stuff I would much faster than I would have otherwise. So I'm going to focus on getting my health up because that's a severe detriment to science. 10% reduction, which is survivable, but you really don't want to. So much does he take me down? A lot, actually. Nice bet. So I got to get a unit in there to kind of fortify that up. And in the meantime, there will be a counter barrage. Whoa! The screen is falling downward, and
As
we
Adam
have.
Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
Now, once again, like it's the second time I've done this, I don't really need open borders, right? So we're gonna try and squeeze out as much energy per
No
turn
offense, but no.
as humanly possible.
Imposible.
There, 2 apparently is all we can squeeze out. It's not a lot, actually. African Union worker? Just out in the open? Oh, snap! Thank you for the free worker, good sir. Okay, we need... Oh, I can trade with allies now. We're not allies, but other civs, so... I get 7 energy per turn from Amity or Fidele. They're about even. So it comes down to who do I want to have more power, I guess. Instead, Money's got energy and production, which is not bad. I believe I will keep the Americans more powerful, even though they're right on my border, which is scary as all hell. Now, I guess this is gonna lag again. Well, that's just great. Where do I choose production? In Sarah. Could I build here? This would be not too bad because I have quite a number of water tiles on this. So we'll get the water refinery right now. And eventually that will work out to be something. With 3 gunboats out there, dear God, it will be monstrous. Oh, that's so much production, but I can't afford it really. So I'm gonna go with another farm, try and get my numbers up. And please don't destroy me. 1, 2, 3, go. Wonder Twins activate. Was not destroyed. Excellent. God, I can't wait till I get some sort of cruisers. Or the Americans are gonna try and destroy this. They're pretty darn close. So now we're friendly with the Americans. I stole this one. Okay, what tile am I actually working here? The Pyraxis site is. So we have to. Or sorry, this resin. What I'm working. So I'm going to have to develop that. Meantime, looks like all things are fine there. Fine-ish anyway. As fine as they're going to be. How much health does he have left, I wonder? Can I wait the turns out? Yeah, I kind of have to. I don't really have a way to get over there. Might as well get him his veterancy. There is a maximum amount of veterancy you can do. So there is that consideration as well. With aliens, that is, you can go insanely high with other factions. See, the whole idea of my fleet was actually originally to... oh, God, he's trying to get it. My whole idea of my fleet was actually not originally to kill aliens, but to... yeah, you got the alien kill. That would have been a huge chunk of science for me, but... oh well. Not losing too much out of it all. The original idea was to intercept these trade routes, that's all I want to say. There's clearly one headed to here, so there's clearly something right here. It might be one of his own bases, I don't know. So, yeah. I am going to try and make my way down there, and ooh, it's an alien nest. Those things actually can die. I do want to raid his trade routes. Okay. The paddock. Now I have 3 gunboats. I feel like I need a 4th gunboat though. Alright, our water refinery is functioning well beyond our initial projections. Unfortunately, we did not prepare for such an abundance of purified water and find ourselves lacking storage capacity. If the excess water is not diverted immediately, we will be forced to dump it. If we direct the overflow into the city's cisterns, it would raise the overall water quality. On the other hand, our crops could always use more water. A choice will have to be made. So we get either free maintenance for water refineries, or 1 food from water refineries. And free water refinery sounds great, so that just means more money. Something to think about when we're capturing other civilization units. Now, if I get these gunboats too close here, they can actually get bombarded pretty heavily by a lot of units, so I gotta be sneaky McDevil. creeping along here as I'm moving there. So I can probably take this pretty easily with my Explorer, and then kind of go back and get another chunk of money. Yeah, this alien nest has been building way too much stuff, and it's got to get put down basically. Okay, so that burn is gone. This is just a whole fresh island of alien stuff for me to destroy. I want to get all the way over there. That's a long distance for me to travel. Okay. Well, we're getting pretty damn close to the point where my health is going to screw me over. So after this gunboat, I have to start refocusing. Oh, I can get that biofuel plant. That's something that should help me out because that's a part of a quest objective. And whoa, it's an enemy cruiser ship. See if my crappy little gunboats can take on a cruiser. Now I do have 3 of them to his 1, and the benefits you get from going up are not as high as they ought to be. Oh, I had not been using my spies for maximum effectiveness. Steal some science from him. Oh, interesting. Look at all this information that you can steal from them. There's so much information. That's the networking effect, I'm assuming. Let's see, one shot does what? That's a fair amount of damage, actually. So you can probably sink his cruiser relatively easily. Yeah, done. That was not nearly as hard as I thought it would be. He kind of just fell over. Okay, this guy's more or less stuck here until I can clear out some of these aliens. Okay, so we got our bio thing. Now what do I want to get? What is a nice cheap resource that I can get? Thinking. That requires something. Maybe I'll get this affinity. Yeah, if I get that affinity, I will be up to level 3, and I'll get. Actually, this is a much easier one to get. Well, it requires me to get genetic design, which won't take that long, but it'll be 18 turns total for 2 techs. I don't think that's too bad. Okay. Oh, he's actually shifting aircraft over here. Will not attack any more stations. That was a reference to the station that the Amity has replaced. No longer does. Okay, I really want to see what's down here. Looks like actually by the borders, it's another one of his cities. So he's actually trading within his empire, which is always the interesting choice. I assume that noise means I got a crit. Yeah, I think so. What can we do here? I've never seen this one. Oh, Floatstone Quarry requires terraforming, which I do not have just yet. So we'll go ahead and build ourselves. What do we have here? Dome? Change style to culture? Interesting. 2 culture here. But money is a big concern right now, so we'll go with that generator. And my final gunboat for just a little while. And I will be building myself a... Oh geez, can I just not build this thing? Oh, that is not good. That is definitely not good. I cannot build one of my objectives. That is scary. Okay, we'll have to go elsewhere, I guess. Can this one build what I need? Biofuel plant. Requires a workable source of algae. It's like right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's algae. An improved source of algae. Okay, that's different. Do I have any worker boat types? Does not appear I do. So I have to hold out on that one for a little bit longer. I'll have to invest in the tech to actually get that taken care of. Apparently one of my ships has gone up in level again. So just to end the turn, we're going to see exactly what has been hidden from us this whole time. And it looks like a level 13 colony. So I'm much further behind than I ever considered possible. And look, it's a Franco-Iberian, also farming aliens. How interesting. Alright guys, well that is it for now. Stopped at turn 122, and I will be rejoining you guys tomorrow for another round of turns in this Kavithan Protectorate playthrough.